About 2 years ago, I purchased a new sketchbook. And like many artists, I was intimidated by the blank page or just the pretty cover. And the sketchbook sat for a while, not even being close to full, until one day I decided to just draw things that I enjoyed drawing and allow this place to sort of be my playground. So I started off with drawing the shape of a face. And then I thought, well, it doesn't have to be realistic. I'll draw something that is sort of cartoonish and exaggerate the features. And I found that I really enjoyed doing this. So I kept doing it over and over again. These different faces with sort of a stoic expression, satin eyes, and different sorts of clothing and costumes that remind you of different cultures, but not one in particular. It wasn't until I put paint on the brush and started to work these sketches up into paintings that I realized that something was happening that I really needed to communicate. And everything needed to be in this monochromatic blue. Blue is the color of sadness, but it's also the color of serenity and calm and peace and trust. And I started to see that this was about healing. I was drawing more than quirky girls. I was drawing the faces of children and it reminded me of the broken pieces that we tried to heal. So then I knew I had something to explore further. Working like this with a limited palette, just 2 colors, allows me to explore a depth of emotion without being encumbered by color. Many times we think of color as a way to express even more. But I've been able to express a range of emotions and moods just using this one color. And it also allows me to work on my skills, my painting skills. By placing these faces front and center, the viewer is confronted with this gaze that really cannot be avoided. So then you're imposing your emotion onto the subject, but the subject is clearly imposing emotion upon you. There's no escaping it. By working in this series, I'm able to tie everything together, and I have developed sort of a visual lexicon and in turn an overarching narrative. It allows me to use these figures, these subjects, to tell a story that is both personal and impersonal. So others can connect with it.